Okay, so if you have foot pain on the top of your foot, you need to pay attention to that because it could be the sign of early osteoarthritis in the middle of your foot. And I'll explain why now. So when we walk, our foot is ideally going through a really lovely landing, the ankle is flexing, and then we push off through this really nice, strong midfoot. But with a lot of us, we don't have the strength in this middle part of our foot, or we might not have the anatomy in our forefoot to be nice and stable on the ground. And so for a lot of us, when we walk, we'll have a foot that will come down if the ankle isn't flexing properly, or it's too tight for some reason. It'll cause compression into the middle of the foot and cause these joints to become forced into a position that is an unnatural dorsiflex position is what it's called. Sometimes it's not the ankle that's the problem. Sometimes as the foot comes down, the ankle's quite fine, it can move nicely, but there isn't the strength in this middle part of the foot. A lot of people have very, very deconditioned feet. We don't think about strengthening our feet the way we strengthen other parts of our body. So our poor feet become fairly withered, let's face it, inside shoes. And sometimes when you look at claw toes, you could think of that as withered toes really. And so what we really need to consider is how to get the foot strong and how to try and support that foot while it's recovering so that we don't have pain switching off these muscles and making it harder to get this foot strength back. And so one of the most simple things you can do is use our Anatomica sandal because we have designed it specifically for this type of condition, this midfoot dysfunction. And so the sandal will basically help with heel pitch and midfoot support so that as you move forward, you're going to be protected while you develop that strength, and you can still proactively use the footbed where you can splay and engage your toes. You can see we have a really nice broad toe box through there so your toes can splay and engage, and this can be used to help rehabilitate a really deconditioned foot.